What do I do if I'm being bullied or harassed? If you think you're being bullied or harassed, there are a number of steps you can take. It's a good idea to start with a less formal approach because sometimes the person or people bullying or harassing you may not be aware that they're making you feel uncomfortable. If these steps don't work, then you should take more formal steps to ensure your concerns are addressed. Talk to someone you trust. Sometimes it's hard to be objective about what is happening at work. Talking to someone you trust, such as a close friend or colleague, may help you work out whether the behavior that is making you uncomfortable is just annoying or whether it's unacceptable. Someone else's perspective can put the situation into context and help you work out whether the behavior is bullying or harassment. Request that the person bullying or harassing you stops the behavior. Conflict happens in every workplace, and much of it is natural. There are different personality types, different ideas of humor, and different cultural norms and expectations. Some people may not realize that their behavior is making you feel uncomfortable or stressed. Try firmly and politely letting the person know that the behavior is affecting you and ask that they stop. Keep records. It's a good idea to keep records of conversations and behaviors, including the dates and time, who was involved, and the names of witnesses. Keep records of emails and other communications. Check your organization's policy. Find out what your organization's policy is for dealing with bullying and harassment, and follow the steps they have documented. Most policies have advice on the formal and informal steps for dealing with bullying and harassment. Talk to your supervisor or manager. Your supervisor or manager may not have noticed what's going on, and it's important that they are made aware that you're feeling uncomfortable so that they can take appropriate action when necessary. If your supervisor or manager is the one harassing or bullying you, arrange a meeting with another person in a senior role in your work area. Talk to your human resources or personnel team. If your organization has an HR manager or team, you should talk to them about the situation, as they're usually the ones responsible for the health, safety, and well-being of employees. They'll be able to guide you through the company process and may be able to offer other support services, such as counseling. Dealing with bullying and harassment internally is always the best approach. However, if the issue is not resolved, there are external bodies available that may assist. Talk to your union or occupational health and safety representative. Your union or OH&S representative will have information and processes you can follow to address bullying and harassment. They will also act on your behalf if you request that they do. Contact your state's independent body for dealing with bullying and harassment. Contact the Human Rights Commission. If you are being bullied about your sex, disability, race, or any other attribute that is protected under the Discrimination Act 1991, you can lodge a complaint with the Federal Australian Human Rights Commission. Seek legal help. In some cases, it might be useful to get legal advice on how to respond to the bullying and harassment you are experiencing. Bullying and harassment can affect you physically, emotionally, and psychologically. If you feel that you're not coping with the behavior you're experiencing, it might help to seek advice from a medical practitioner or counselor. Even if you have put other processes into effect, you may need some support with dealing with the behavior that's made you feel uncomfortable in your workplace. Some organizations offer counseling, but if yours does not, seek a recommendation from your doctor. So remember, if you feel you're being bullied and harassed, speak to your supervisor or human resources for advice on how to handle the situation.